night is wide, but I feel small. Your shadow still lives on these walls. I hear your name inside the rain, and every drop becomes my pain. Your cup still waits beside the sink, like time forgot to move, I think. The room is full yet empty too, because it still belongs to you. I smile by day, I break by night. I hold my tears out of sight. I miss you more than words could ever say. I miss you in 1,000 silent ways. Every breath, every room, every sunrise dressed in blue. Since the day you said goodbye, I miss you. I pass the street where we once stood and try to feel the way I could, before the ending found our door, before you loved me nevermore. They tell me hearts forget in time, but yours still echoes deep in mine. I close my eyes and there you are, the nearest thing, the farthest star. I laugh with friends then lose my air, because I turn and you're not there. I miss you more than words could ever say. I miss you in 1,000 silent ways. Every breath, every room, every sunrise dressed in blue. Since the day you said goodbye, I miss you. If missing you could bring you back, I'd carry every ounce of that. If tears could build a road to where you are, I'd follow every scar. But love can't turn what fate has done. It only aches when someone's gone. I miss you like the moon misses the sun. I miss you like a race already run. Every dream, every view has a space reserved for you, though the world keeps moving by. I miss you. And if you ever feel the rain tonight, that's just my heart still calling you. The room still carries your perfume tonight, like you just walked out and turned off the light. I hear your laughter hiding in the walls, and every memory still answers when I call. I try to bury your name in the rain, but every drop just whispers it again. The clock keeps moving, I stay standing still, lost in the silence only you could fill. They tell me hearts can't learn to heal, but mine still bleeds for something real. You know that I will love you when the stars lose all their shine. You know that I will never hear this sound, my soul stays where your shadow fell. You know that I will. I pass the places where we used to be. Now strangers walk through what was you and me. Your ghost sits softly in the passenger side, and every road reminds me how you lied. I wear a smile like clothes that do not fit, pretend I'm whole while breaking bit by bit. The world moves on, but I remain until the day your absence finally stops the chill. They say the pain will disappear, but every night still brings you here. You know that I will love you when the stars lose all their shine. You know that I will wait for you through endings of all time. Even if you never turn around, even if you never hear this sound, my soul stays where your shadow fell. You know that I will. If loving you is all I have, then let this broken heart be glad. I'd rather wait than not have known the warmth I lost, the love I own. You know that I will call your name inside my fading prayers. You know that I will find your face in every empty stare. Even if forever shuts the door, even if you love me nevermore, I'll keep this fire against the cold. You know that I will. The room still carries your perfume tonight, and I'm still here, holding on to goodbye. I built my world around your gentle name, lit every dark with your forgiving flame. I learned to breathe inside your quiet arms, believe forever lived inside your heart. I gave the years like flowers at your door, never asked what I was given for. I only knew that when you smiled at me, the broken parts felt almost free. Some people live for gold or fame, I only live to hear your name. Love is my life, and you are every reason why. Love is my life, now all I do is survive. Since you left, the colors died, morning lost its will to rise. If loving you was wrong or right, love is my life. The house is full of echoes now. Instead, you sighed and touched the silence in our bed. I hold your memory like fragile glass, still bleeding from what came to pass. They say move on, but where am I to go? My heart still waits where you let go. I walk through days like shadows in the rain, smiling outside, inside all lost if loving you was wrong or right. Love is my life. If I could choose another road, a safer heart, a lighter soul, I'd still run back into your fire and burn again for one more night. Because the sweetest wound I know was loving you and letting go. Love is my life, even if you're gone from sight. Love is my life, even in this endless night. Though you left me torn apart, you still live inside my heart. If all I have is your goodbye, love is my life. I lost you, but not the love. It's all I am, it's all I was. Don't leave. Your suitcase waits beside the door tonight, like it already knows the end in sight. The room is full of words we never said, and fear is lying heavy in our bed. I watch your hands avoid the things we made, the framed up dreams now trembling in the shade. I search your eyes for one last place to stay, but all I see is far away. If love is weak, then let it grieve. Just don't become the one who leaves. Don't leave, not with the lights still on in here. Don't leave, not while I'm drowning in this fear. Take the blame, take what you need. Take the air I cannot breathe, but don't turn us into memory. Don't leave. The coffee's cold, untouched upon the stand, like time is shaking in your hands. You used to hold me like a place called home. Now even standing close feels gone. I hear the storm beginning in my chest, the kind of silence ever lets me rest. You say my name the way strangers do, and every sound cuts through. If hearts can break before goodbye, then mine is falling now tonight. Don't leave, not with the lights still on in here. Don't leave, not while I'm drowning in this fear. Take the blame, take what you need. Take the air I cannot breathe, but don't turn us into let me break where you can hear. Don't leave with unfinished prayers between our lips. Don't leave with forever falling from your grip. Take the key, take every room, take the spring and leave me June, but don't erase what we believed. Don't leave. Your suitcase waits beside the door, and I'm still hoping for 1 minute more. I knew the sound of your footsteps late at night, the way you'd close the door so soft and light. I knew your coffee, knew your favorite song, but somehow never knew where I belonged. I learned the language hidden in your smile, waited for truth that never stayed a while. I gave you all the pieces I went through, still woke up as a stranger to you. I stood beside you every day, yet felt a world away, a stranger to you. After all the love I gave, a stranger to you. Standing at the edge you made, I held your hand through every storm, but never felt your heart stay warm. How can something feel so true and leave me a stranger to you? You said forever like it meant a home, then left me learning how to sleep alone. Your silence told me what your words denied. Some hearts know how to live in lies. I blame myself for every growing space, for every shadow crossing through your face, but distance was already living there long before you stopped to care. You kissed my lips but hid your pain. I loved you blind through all the rain, a stranger to you. After all the tears we cried, a stranger to you. Watching promises collapse and die. I knew your skin, your scent, your name, but never touched your truest flame. How can love split clean in two and leave me a stranger to you? Maybe I loved the dream you wore, a locked up heart behind a door. Maybe some people fear the light and run when love begins to shine. Maybe I was just passing through while making plans that included you. A stranger to you, even though you're far away. A stranger to you, with no answers left to say. I gave my youth, I gave my truth, but never touch, I knew your eyes, but not the heart behind goodbye. Memorize the way you breathe at night, the little pauses, how you held me tight. I learned the language hidden in your eyes, but somehow missed the truth behind your smile. I knew your coffee, how you liked the rain, the songs you played when you were in pain. I gave my heart like something safe and true, but all these years I never knew you. I stood so close, yet miles away. Loved a heart that never stayed. I'm still a stranger to you. After all the nights we shared, after every I love you, spoken softly in the air. I held your hand, but not your truth. Kissed your lips, but not your wounds. How can love feel so untrue? I'm still a stranger to you. Your laughter filled the empty parts of me, but now I hear how lonely it could be. You built a home with doors you kept locked tight, and left me standing outside every night. I wore the blame like skin upon my bones, thinking distance was my fault alone. But some hearts hide where light can't travel through, and no one gets completely into you. I gave you all I had to give, still never knew the life you lived. I'm still a stranger to you. After all the tears we cried, after every promise made that slowly withered, slowly died. I knew your face, but not your fears. Shared your bed, but not your years. How can love feel split in two? I'm still a stranger to you. Maybe I love the dream you showed. Maybe you never let me know. Maybe some people hold their soul like shattered glass no hands can hold. And maybe I was just a name, a passing fire, a little flame that warmed your dark, then disappeared, while I stayed burning here. I'm still a stranger to you, even now you've gone away, and all the answers that I need keep fading with each day. I gave my heart, I gave my youth, but never got the honest truth. How can I miss what I never knew? I'm still a stranger to you. I knew your touch, I knew your voice, but not the heart that made its choice. still sang along, but softer songs. You held my hand with careful grace, but something distant filled your face. I thought you were just tired then, from all the weight life carries in. I kissed your forehead, said goodnight, while love was packing out of sight. The heart can see what it wants to see, and mine was blind with certainty. I was missing the signs while you were fading away, missing the signs as forever started to fray. I called it stress, I called it time, never called it goodbye. Now I replay every night, missing the signs. You laughed at jokes you used to love, but never reached to hold me much. The silence grew between our words, like winter settling on the earth. You stared too long out windows wide, like searching for another life. I asked if everything was fine. You said yeah, and I believed the lie. I trusted what I hoped was true, not what was changing inside you. I was missing the signs while you were fading away, missing the signs as forever started to fray. I called it stress, I called it time, never called it goodbye. Now I replay every night, missing the signs. If I had known the look in your eyes was 1 foot already outside, would I have fought or held you tight, or only lost you slower that night? Some endings whisper before they scream. I slept inside a breaking dream. I was missing the signs hidden in the smallest things, missing the signs in your silence, in your leaving, the gentler touch, the shorter calls, the way you stopped needing us all. Now every clue burns in my mind. I was missing the signs. You smile the same, just not as long, and I hear it now in every song. Pictures fade along the wall tonight, dust on every frame, no wrong or right. Your voice still lingers in the quiet air, like love forgot that you're no longer there. I trace the space where your hand used to be, an empty side of what was you and me. I thought forever had our names engraved, now even promises lie in the grave. I gave you every fragile part, you left with half of my heart. After all the nights we stayed awake, after all the vows we used to make, after all the tears I tried to hide, you still became the pain inside. After all the love I gave so not this room of mine. Your memory froze somewhere in time. I learned to smile with sorrow in my chest, to wear the hurt and call it getting rest. They say some endings teach us how to grow, but all I learned is how to let you go. And even now my hands still reach at night for something gone beyond the morning light. You were the fire, I was the flame. Now ashes whisper out your name. After all the nights we stayed awake, after all the vows we used to make, after all the tears I tried to hide, you still became the pain inside. After all the love I gave so true, I was just a moment passing through. Tell me why I'm left here standing small. After all, if love was real, then why does it end? Why do strangers wear the face of friends? Why does the one who held me near become the ghost I always hear? Right as the sky, but stars don't speak. They only shine on hearts grown weak. After all the dreams we built by hand, after all the plans we swore would stand, after all the years I called you home, I'm learning how to be alone. After all the pieces left of me still belong to what can never be. Tell me how to rise each time I fall. After all, the pictures fade along the wall tonight, but losing you still feels alive. Do you still wanna know? You used to ask me how my day had been, like every little truth mattered then. You'd read the silence hiding in my eyes and stay until the dark had passed us by. Now weeks go by without a single word, the quiet louder than I ever heard. I wonder if your heart still turns at all when memories begin to call. We used to share what hurt inside. Now pain has got no place to hide. Do you still wanna know if I'm sleeping through the night? Do you still wanna know if I'm holding up alright? Do you ever miss my voice or regret your leaving so? After all we were before, do you still wanna know? I still pass by the places we would meet, still slow my steps on every familiar street. I hear you laughing, strangers passing by, then lose it to the city noise outside. They say some people fade with time and space, but yours still lingers in each empty place. I learned to smile while carrying the weight of questions love left late. You knew my fears, my scars, my name. Now nothing feels the same. Do you still wanna know if I'm sleeping through the night? Do you still wanna know if I'm holding up alright? Do you ever miss my voice or regret your leaving so? After all we sudden tears. Do you ever look behind at the love you chose to go? If your heart still remembers mine, do you still wanna know? You used to ask me everything. Now silence knows me more. Darling, the window still waits for your light. I leave it open every night, as if your footsteps know the way back to the love you gave away. Darling, your sweater hangs by the door, like you still live here like before. I touch the sleeve and close my eyes to feel the warmth that time denies. I speak your name into the air. The silence answers you're not there. Darling, I still break where you once healed me. Darling, this empty room still feels you're leaving. Every dawn comes cold and blue. Every song still sounds like you. Since goodbye became our scar, darling, here we are. Darling, I pass the cafe where we laughed. Still see us living in the past. Two foolish hearts with open hands, too sure that love would always stand. Darling, I smile when people ask how I've been doing through the cracks. I say I'm fine, then go alone and cry where no one knows. You were the place my heart could rest. Now pain has moved into your bed. Darling, I still break where you once healed me. Darling, this empty room still feels you're leaving. Every dawn comes cold and blue. Every song still sounds like you. Since goodbye became our scar, darling, here we are. If I could hold one night again, I'd choose the one before the end. Before your eyes learned how to go, before my hands had to let go. Because forever was alive when you were standing by my side. Darling, I still love what I can't keep now. Darling, I still search your face in crowds. Though the years may cover pain, some wounds bloom back in rain. And no matter where you are, you'll always be my darling. Darling, the window still waits tonight. So do I. The house is quiet, louder than before. footsteps don't live here anymore. The coffee cools on only one side now. I still don't know the why or how. Your picture leans against the wall. I turn it face down when I fall, but every night I lift it up again, like pain can still pretend. I thought your hand would always guide me home. Now every road says I'm alone. On my own, learning how to breathe without your name. On my own, walking through the ashes of the flame. Every room knows what I lost. Every dream still counts the cost. Since you left, the world turned cold, and I'm here on my own. I pass the places where we used to be. They look the same, unlike me. The bench we carved our promises into still holds a heart split into two. Friends say time will heal the ache, but time just teaches how to fake a smile that almost looks sincere while breaking year by year. I hear you laugh in crowded air, then turn around to no one there. On my own, learning how to breathe without your name. On my own, walking through the ashes of the flame. Every room knows what I lost. Every dream still counts the cost. Since you left, the world turned cold, and I'm here on my own. If love was meant to make us strong, why do I feel so weak this long? If letting go is mercy's art, why does it tear apart the heart? I trade my pride, my sleep, my peace for one more night of your heartbeat. On my own, trying to become somebody new. On my own, but every road still leads to you. Though the dawn keeps rising high, I still live beneath goodbye till I learn to let you go. I'm here on my own. The house is quiet, and so am I. Just me and echoes tonight. I used to wait because your voice was near, a whispered light that pulled me through the fear. The world was heavy, but your hand in mine could turn the darkest hour into shine. I built tomorrow from the way you smiled. You made the broken heart inside me wild. Every road opened when you said my name. Nothing before you felt the same. Some people search their whole life through. I found my every truth in you. You were the only reason I believed the sky could clear. the only reason I could breathe through every year. Now the sun comes up in vain, morning only brings the pain. Since you walked away this season, you were the only reason. The house still holds the shape of where you stood, empty corners wishing that they could bring back the sound of laughter in the hall. But silence answers every call. I wear a smile that never reaches deep. I talk tonight to never let me sleep. They say move on, but how am I supposed to when all my dreams were tied to you? I had a heart that beat so true, it only knew the path to you. You were the only reason I believed the sky could clear, the only reason I could breathe through every year. Now the sun comes up in vain, morning only brings the pain. Since you walked away this season, you were the only reason. If love can die, then what survives? How do I live without that life? You were the prayer inside my chest, the answer I believed was blessed. Now every hope is lost its sound, and all my stars fall to the ground. You were the only reason I kept fighting through the storm, the only reason broken hands could still stay warm. Now the days just pass me by, nothing asks the heart to try. Even time feels cold and treason. You were the only reason. If I keep breathing, it's by habit now, because the reason's gone somehow. We painted dreams on a rented wall, made a small room feel like we had it all. Laughed in the kitchen, danced in bare feet, turned cheap little moments into memories sweet. You wore my jacket on the colder nights, we talked till sunrise under city lights. Back when forever sounded soft and clear, back when love lived here. I still replay those days like songs, wondering where we went so wrong. 2 good years, that's what you left me with. 2 good years, and a heart I can't forget. 24 months of holding on, now a lifetime of you being gone. How can something feel so true, then disappear like morning dew? 2 good years. Now your side of the bed is cold and wide, and silence sleeps where you once lied. I keep your number though it won't ring. Some habits break slower than anything. I pass the cafe where we used to meet, still look for your face on every street. Funny how time keeps moving near while I'm stuck back there. They say the pain will fade away, but it still wakes with me each day. 2 good years, that's what you left me with. 2 good years, and a heart I can't forget. 24 months of holding on, now a lifetime of you being gone. chapter, not a home, a borrowed light I call my own. If love was real, why did it end? Why do strangers wear old friends? I give the rest of all my days to hear you laugh the same old way. 2 good years still shining through the dark. 2 good years still breaking every part. 24 months of warmth and fire, now endless nights of lost desire. Some love stayed though they're no longer near. I'm living on 2 good years. If that was all we were meant to be, then why does forever still sound like you to me? The sky broke open when you walked away. Now every cloud still knows your name. I stand beneath the streetlight's lonely glow, with nowhere left for me to go. Your footsteps faded with the evening train, but left your shadow in the rain. The city moves like nothing's wrong, while I'm stuck where you were gone. Umbrella closed, I let it fall. Some storms belong to us at all. Raining on my own, with tears the weather cannot hide. Raining on my own, no hand to keep me warm tonight. Every drop repeats goodbye, every flash rewrites the sky. Since you left, I've walked alone, raining on my own. The cafe window fogs with passing breath. I trace your name, then nothing's left. I hear our song from someone's car, and suddenly you're not that far. I smile at strangers passing by, like I don't carry storms inside. But shoes get heavy, hearts do too, when roads still lead to you. They say the rain will clear by dawn, but some nights linger after gone. Raining on my own, with tears the weather cannot hide. Raining on my own, no hand to keep me warm tonight. Every drop repeats goodbye, every flash rewrites the sky. Since you left, I've walked alone, raining on my own. If I could wash your memory clean, I'd stand here till the river stream. But love stains deeper than the skin, it soaks the soul from deep within. So let the thunder say your name, I'm already soaked in pain. Raining on my own, still waiting where you used to be. Raining on my own, while the whole world passes me. Every street reflects your face, every puddle holds your trace, till the sun forgets to come. I'm raining on my own. The sky broke open when you walked away, and so did I. There's a red house at the end of Maple Lane, paint peeling slow, like old heartache and rain. We built our dreams behind that weathered door, back when forever felt like something short. The porch still creaks the way it used to then, like it remembers us more than friends. The windows hold the shadows of our youth, a home once full of truth. I drive by slow and hold my breath. Some places never leave you yet. Red house, you still carry her laughter in your halls. Red house, you heard every promise, every fall. If walls could speak, they'd say her name and tell me where we lost the flame. Now I'm outside with nothing but doubt. Red house. The kitchen light is someone else's now, but I still see you dancing anyhow. Bare feet turning on the checkered floor, like joy lived there forevermore. The bedroom curtain moves against the glass, as if it knows I'm from the past. I wonder if the rooms still ache like me, or if they've learned to be free. They say time changes brick and stone. Why do I still feel at home? Red house, you still carry her laughter in your halls. Red house, you heard every promise, every fall. If walls could speak, they'd say her name and tell me where we lost the flame. Now I'm outside with nothing but doubt. Where we once believed in us. Red house, you hold the life we couldn't keep. Red house, you know the tears I couldn't weep. Those strangers sleep beneath your roof. You got the ruins of our truth, and every road still leads me out to the red house. There's a red house at the end of Maple Lane, and half my heart still lives there. Don't you leave me here. The suitcase by the doorway says enough. Your silence speaks louder than your touch. I watch your shadow moving from the room and feel the walls preparing for the gloom. The coffee on the table's growing cold, like all the promises we used to hold. I search your face for something left to say, but all I find is distance in your gaze. If love is dying, say it clear. Just don't disappear. Don't you leave me here with your echo in the air. Don't you leave me here like I was never there. Take the pictures, take the blame, take everything except my name. How do I breathe when you're not near? keeps turning like it doesn't care, while my whole world is breaking in this chair. I hold the tears behind my trembling eyes, trying not to drown before goodbye. You used to call this place our little home. Now every corner knows I'll be alone. The bed already feels too wide tonight, and you're still standing in the light. If there's no reason left to stay, why can't you say my name that way? Don't you leave me here with your echo in the air. Don't you leave me here like I was never there. Take the pictures, take the blame, take everything except my name. How do I breathe when you're not near? Don't you leave me here. I know love can fade, I know hearts can change, but mercy should remain. If you must go, then hold me once and let me break with grace. Because the cruelest kind of end is watching strangers wear old friends. Don't you leave me here with unfinished words between. Don't you leave me here inside a half-remembered dream. Take the key and close the door. Take the life we had before. But if you ever cared sincere, don't you leave me here. The suitcase by the doorway waits, and so do I. You say you're tired, but your eyes won't stay. They drift somewhere too far away. You hold my hand like borrowed skin, warm on the outside, cold within. You kiss my cheek, then check your phone. Stand beside me, feeling gone. The room is full of things untrue, and silence sounds like you. I know the shape of honesty, and this ain't what it used to be. Don't you lie to me. If your heart has changed, just say it plain. Don't you lie to me. Truth can hurt, but not like fake. Don't tell me forever if you're halfway gone. Don't hold me close while moving on. Break me clean, don't break me slowly. Don't you lie to me. You say there's no one else to blame, but you don't speak my name the same. You laugh too late, you touch too light, like love already left last night. I ask what's wrong, you say I'm fine. That little knife in every line. Some people leave before they go and think I'll never know. I'd rather cry from what is real and smile through what you make me feel. Don't you lie to me. If your heart has changed, just say it plain. Don't you lie. is watching love die through. Don't you lie to me. If you don't need these arms no more, don't you lie to me. While standing halfway out the door, take your key and take your things. Take the ache tomorrow brings, but leave me truth if you don't owe me. Don't you lie to me. Your eyes already said enough. Now let your mouth be brave. Yeah. You held my hand like you were scared to lose me. Spoke my name like it was something holy. You kissed my scars and made them feel less deep, and left me with the promises you'd keep. We built a future in a borrowed room, planted forever where flowers don't bloom. I trusted every gentle thing you said. Now all those words lie cold and dead. I still replay the way you looked at me and wonder what it meant to be. If it was love, why did it hurt this way? If it was love, why was it so easy to walk away? Why do I carry all the pain while you move on like summer rain? Tell me what I'm thinking of. If it was love, I kept your letters folded by my bed, read every line till all the ink had bled. You wrote forever like it had no end. Now I can't tell lies from pretend. The street we walk still knows my slower pace. I search for answers in your empty space. Some nights I swear I hear you at the door, and silence hurts me more. They say the truth arrives with time, but time just sharpens what's in mind. If it was love, why did it hurt this way? If it was love, why was it so easy to walk away? Why do I carry all the pain while you move on like summer rain? Tell me what I'm thinking of. If it was love, maybe love can still be real and still forget the wounds it leaves. Maybe hearts can reach out and break them somehow. Maybe you love the best you knew, and I just love too true. If it was love, why do I miss you still? If it was love, why does your shadow haunt the hill? Why does every dawn feel rough? Why is letting go so tough? Why am I not enough? If it was love, you said forever with your eyes. So tell me now, if it was love. The moon hangs low outside my room, like it knows all the things I lose. Your shadow lingers in the hall. Even gone, you haunt it all. The clock moves slow, then slower still. Time has a way of being cruel. I close my eyes to rest my mind, but only memories arrive. The bed is white, the air is cold, some aches get heavier when old. It's a long night without your heartbeat next to mine. A long night where every tear forgets to dry. I count the cracks across the ceiling, try to outrun what I'm feeling, but dawn is nowhere close in sight. It's a long night. The street lights paint the room in gray, like morning lost its way today. I hear the rain against the glass, each drop sounds like our broken past. I hold my phone but never call, your name still lives inside it all. Some habits don't know how to end, they just ache and start again. They say sleep heals a wounded soul, then why does mine stay half and cold? It's a long night without your heartbeat next to mine. A long night where every tear forgets to dry. I count the cracks across the ceiling, try to outrun what I'm feeling, but dawn is nowhere close in sight. It's a long night. Stars can fade before the day. Maybe I can too someday. Maybe this hurt will lose its name. Maybe I won't burn the same. But tonight, your memory is bright, and grief has all the time tonight. It's a long night with your goodbye beneath my skin. A long night where silence always seems to win. Still I wait for light to find me, for peace that stays beside me. Till then I hold on through the fight. It's a long night. The moon hangs low, the room stays still, and I'm awake, missing you still. We had one life to hold in our hands, one fragile chance, one set of plans. We drew forever in the morning light, believed our stars were burning bright. We talked to places we would go, names for children we'd never know. Built a whole world from whispered dreams. Nothing was as safe as it seemed. I thought love knew the road ahead, but now I walk where hope has bled. Our one life, how did it break so easily? Our one life, now just a ghost that follows me. All those promises we made, fading like the evening shade. We had forever in our sight, and lost our one life. The table still remembers us, two empty chairs collecting dust. Your sweater hangs behind the door, like it still thinks you'll come once more. I keep the letters in a drawer, read every line till they all was never ours. It was only borrowed hours. Our one life still echoes through these empty rooms. Our one life still blooms inside the gloom. Though your footsteps disappeared, I still feel you everywhere. We had heaven for a little while in our one life. One love, one goodbye. And I'm still learning how to survive. You walked in like morning through my darkest room, soft light blooming where the shadows grew. A careless smile, a glance you never knew, and suddenly my lonely heart had roots. I learned your name like prayer upon my lips, save little moments, every laugh, each slip, build quiet dreams from things you never meant. While you were free, I was already bent. You never touched me, still I fell into a story I couldn't tell. My crush, a beautiful lake I cannot hide. My crush, the tears behind the butterflies. You're close enough to light my sky, too far to ever call you mine. So I keep loving you in hush, my crush. I watch you speak to everyone but me, and smile like heartbreak isn't happening. You say my name the same way friends all do, but I hear songs inside each syllable from you. I hate how hope can make a fool look brave, how one small wave can drown a day. You walk away, the whole room changes shape, and I'm left chasing what won't stay. You don't know the storms you start by simply being who you are. My crush, a beautiful lake I cannot hide. My crush, the tears behind the butterflies. You're close enough to light my sky, too far to ever call you mine. So I keep loving you in hush, my crush. Maybe in another life I'd meet your eyes and get it right. Maybe courage would be kind and let my hand reach yours in time. But here I am, silent and true, breaking softly over you. My crush, the sweetest pain I've ever known. My crush, how can you make me feel alone? You'll never see the wars you win, the hope you wake beneath my skin. I smile while turning dust to blush, my crush. You pass me by, and I fall again without a touch. The morning came, but not your light. The bed was cold, the room too wide. Your name still lived upon my lips, while goodbye trembled in your kiss. I heard the door, I heard it sound still echoes through my bones. The air stood still, the world moved on, but I was shattered when you were gone. I thought love stayed when storms came through. I never thought I'd lose you. Lost you, and with you went the best of me. Lost you, now every road feels incomplete. Every song breaks in two. Every sky turns darker blue since the day your heart withdrew. I lost you. I passed the places we once knew, still see the ghost of me and you. A laugh, a touch, a summer street. Now memory is all I need. They say that time will dull the pain, but time just teaches how to read inside a smile behind my eyes, where all the broken weather hides. I keep pretending I'm okay, then miss you harder every day. Lost you, and with you went the best of me. Lost you, now every road feels incomplete. Every song breaks in two. Every sky turns darker blue since the day your heart withdrew. I lost you. If I had known the last hello, I would've held you longer. So memorize your breathing near, save the sound to keep me here. But endings never warm the heart, they just arrive and tear it apart. Lost you, but somehow still can't let you go. Lost you, yet love remains beneath the snow. Every dream still reaches through. Every night returns to you. I'm still living what we grew, though I lost you. The morning came, but not your light, and I'm still searching